get back to the word of God. It's time to get back to what God has said about mankind. It's time to
that lost soul said, no difference between the Jew and the Greek. He said, ain't no difference between black and white. They don't know Jew and the Greek. You had the Jews, and then you had the Gentiles who were Hellenists and Hellenistas that went into other lands and basically went with the law. That's what we're reading now. We were changing the Gentiles down. So when they say no distinction, he's talking about between the Jew and the Israelite foreigner. Okay? And it says, 40, let me read that again. This is 1 Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people and everyone should leave his laws, so that all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many of also the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed to idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers into Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, and they should follow strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifices and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane their Sabbath and their festival days, because we used to have certain festival days such as what? The Sabbath, the Day of Atonement, the Day of Tabernacles. You know, 3 times a year we had to go to Jerusalem, to the temple, but they made us defame all that, right? And it says, and polluted the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, right? And says, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. So our people ate that swine, okay? They ate all the abominable foods that you're not supposed to eat. It says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. That was heavy, because the circumcision was the covenant between Abraham and the Israelites. It says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation. Verse 49, to the end they might forget the law and change all ordinances, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said they should die. And basically that's where Esau is taking it now. If you don't roll with what Esau is putting out, these laws and statutes and commandments, he talking about he gonna kill you, okay? And it says, in the self-same manner wrote he this whole kingdom and appointed overseers to all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Hey, that's where we became those Gentiles at, okay? During that time of Greek and Antiochus, okay? That's the time we became Gentiles. But you got these false people out here, they saying what? That everybody can make it, man. No, we became Gentiles then, man, okay? All right? Now, that New World Order, going back to Job 20, back in Job 20 and 23, and it says, when he is about to fill his belly, when he's about to get that New World Order going, that one world order, guess what? The Most High shall cast his wrath upon it. What's the wrath? Thermonuclear destruction. That's what we got. That's the wrath right there. Thermonuclear destruction. This is the wrath, man. Okay? That's the wrath that he's going to bring upon Esau. You can see the picture of the Edomites right there bailing out, running for cover. Okay? See? That's it. Okay? This right here. Thermonuclear destruction. How y'all doing? Where y'all from? Mexico? Y'all Mexican? For real? Well, I mean, you look like it. What, you white? You want to be white? Where you from? Iran? Like, so this is thermonuclear destruction. That's what's coming to these Edomites, man. When they feel they belly, the wrath of God, the girl, I asked her, were they Spanish? They talking about, oh, that's racist. Like, look, because she looked like Iranian. She looked like a Mexican. She could have been Iranian, but she walking with like a white girl that's wearing makeup that's trying to be black. See, look, this is what's gonna happen, man. This is what's gonna happen to all these people, these cross-word people who didn't look, went against the Heavenly Father, right, and went into these heathenistic ways. This is what's coming: thermonuclear destruction. That's coming from Esau. Okay. And it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, it says, verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast upon him his wrath, upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So when you're eating, you're in a what? You're in a good case when you're eating, okay? So when Esau thinks this new world order is going, he about to put everybody in slavery, the Lord is basically going to destroy Esau, okay? It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So what's that bow of steel? The thermonuclear destruction. This is that bow of steel right here that's gonna strike him through. Okay. And it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of the gall. And that's when you see they have those places built underground. You even have what they call them boxcars, train boxcars, old boxcars. They have made launch pads. Right, so the ground is basically gonna open up, and that it's gonna open up, and that missile gonna come from the ground, right? And they tell you in Revelations 9 and 15, man, it's gonna be 2 million missiles shot over here to America, man. Okay, 2 million missiles shot through America. Let me get that out of the sun. Get out the sun. And it says, he shall flee from the iron bow, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and it come out the body. Yet the glittering sword come out the gall, and terrors are upon him. So those terrors are going to be upon him when the Lord, there's thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? And it says, Job 18:11, terror shall make him afraid on every side and drive him to his feet. So that terror of thermonuclear destruction is going to drive the so-called white man to his feet, man. Okay? And that's what we waited on. We waited on that day. We waited on that day when the Lord come. 1 Thessalonians 4. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 16. For the Lord himself shall ascend from heaven with a shout, with a voice of an archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. The dead in your Mashiach shall rise first. Because we got brothers who have been passed on in the truth. All right? So they in the heavens rejoicing when you read the beginning of Revelation 12 and 12. They rejoicing. Okay? And it says, then we are alive, shall remain, and shall be called up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Wherefore comfort one another with these words, man. So we're going to comfort one another with these words, man, that the Lord is getting ready to come back to America. He's getting ready to destroy America, right? He's bringing this situation, what you see with all this riot and stuff. This the Lord doing that, man. Okay? The Lord is doing that, man. That's the Lord's work, right? Okay? And he's going to keep on and keep on. He's going to keep bringing that pressure, right? He's going to keep bringing that pressure, man. Right? And it's going to crumble, man. The whole society, man. It's going to crumble, man. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So what we wait on, we're gonna keep preaching. We're gonna keep waiting on the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? We're gonna keep waiting on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to raise us up to them chariots, man. And the main thing after that is what? To get that power. Okay? Let me show you. It says Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth after the thermonuclear destruction. The first heaven and the first earth will pass away, which is what? Esau's world. This is Esau's kingdom. It's gonna be passed away. It says, and there was no more sea. Okay. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city. John said he saw the holy city, New Jerusalem. So Jerusalem is what? The Israelites. Okay? So he saw that new city coming back out of the chariots, man. And he says, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. We are the bride. We are the bride of Yahweh Shai. He's our groom. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting patiently on the bride to come join us back to the Lord, man. Okay? And beam us up on them chariots and get this death of a victory and get these bodies, man. You know? And when we come back, guess what? When we come back,